The unconventional path. The path that is very rare and very, very hard to see people take. And basically, the path of the black sheep is the way that I like to see it. Nobody takes this path because it's scary. There is a lot of risk that you need to take, and a lot of mitigated, I guess, mitig- mitigated risks that you have to take to achieve and to actually have the balls to take this path. But you want to know something that I've noticed in a trend that has happened over and over and over again with all of the most successful people in life is they've all taken some sort of mitigated risks and they've all taken the unconventional path. I want you to tell me one person that you know that has taken the conventional path and has changed the world for the better and has actually made a name for themselves. It's usually the people that go down this route of uncertainty and take these massive risks that actually end up being remembered in history and actually end up being successful in a certain to a certain degree, I guess I could say. While it is scary, yes, of course, you need to take this risk and you need to use that fear to build you. Because if you're always doing the comfortable thing and you're never actually taking any risks and you're never actually going into the deep end of the pool, you're never going to learn how to swim. You're never going to learn how to grow past this bubble of comfort. And I feel like us as humans, it's in our nature to run away from the pain, run away from the fear. And I mean, that is what makes us human, I guess you could say. But there's a certain something, a certain drive in certain people that makes them stand out, that makes them different from the rest. And that certain thing is the ability to, I don't know, there's multiple things I'd say. The ability to handle rejection, the ability to take risks, and I feel like the main one is the ability to just actually execute and actually just put their head down and drive through. Like I've said before, pull the trigger or bite the bullet. I feel like that's really the difference maker when it comes to certain things. I personally have am scared, of course, to ask certain people things. I won't lie. I'm still scared of rejection. I have become more comfortable with it, but it is a certain thing that still mingles in my mind at times when I make a call or when I ask something of a certain person. And I don't know. Another thing that I wanted to touch on was how your thoughts dictate your life. I know you've probably seen multiple videos on people talking like all these motivational speakers that yeah, your thoughts lead to your life, but there is a science behind it that I feel like they don't really talk about. What you think about typically dictates your actions, and it's not necessarily your thoughts that dictate your life, but it's your actions that dictate your life. But without the action, well, without the thoughts, you can't have any action because you don't really feel the drive or the necessity to, I guess, actually achieve this certain thing. And I mean, that's why I disagree that thoughts dictate to your life. And I personally believe that actions, it's more of a triangle, I guess you could say, like the Holy Trinity. You can't have one without the other, and all three of them correlate. It's like a nexus that is just that's needed and that actually like just intertwines with each other. And also, I had a losing going off track here completely, but I had a call with Daniel Kim, and we were talking about Go High Level, and he was talking about how I forgot what he said. Something about a numbers game. Joshua Lessard also spoke about numbers game. Basically, the more volume you put into something, the higher the results are going to be. Because, especially in a saturated market, there's such high competition that, of course, you need to have a lot of numbers to see results. But I feel like you also need to add a certain, you need to not add something. Just remove yourself from the cesspool. I guess to a certain degree. I know I've spoken about that before, but I don't know. I wonder. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doing things right. I feel like I don't know. I do have fear sometimes, and I mean it's normal, but I have doubts to if I'm actually doing something right, or if I'm actually executing and actually working towards the steps and actually working towards the goals that I want to achieve. Sometimes I wonder if I'm taking the correct steps. I think I am, but who knows? I might not. The only way that I can know is with time and actually repeating them. And if I don't see something, obviously something needs to change. It's like a trial and error process, you know. It's if it's not working, then change it and just keep keep working. That's the only thing that I can get out of it. I don't know.